Hi, my name's Todd, and this is my dooryard. Okay, so it's 61 degrees foolish. That makes it 16 degrees civilized. And once again, I am not very skilled with this video taken audio thing stuff because neighbor Jordan and I threw Hank's gearbox into the back of a sister-in-law's little Ford and drove it off to a podunk and dropped it off at a fellow's house that's doing that kind of thing still. And yeah, unfortunately, we're about 3 weeks out before we are at the front of the line. So there'll be no more transmission content until that happens. That being said, we are going to try and coordinate when the teardown on Hank's gearbox opens, and hopefully I'll be there to film some of it, and we'll get a look at the inside of how that magic box works and see how bad it is. I get an idea it probably is kind of crusty and hard and dried out and all that, but we'll get him tuned up. We'll get him tuned up. Back to what I was saying. We carted that off to a podunk, and like the fellow said, there will be about 3 weeks before we can get started on it. But when he does, I will get I'll try to get up there and get a video taken of the disassembly so we can get a look at the inside. In the meantime, I get a bunch of cleaning and freshening up to do. And all these parts that come off the cross member, I'm going to try and fix the e-brake cables while I'm right there. New transmission mount because the rubber is pretty well degraded on that. I'm going to need new transmission lines, but those seem to be readily available and not that expensive. So hopefully I can get those threaded in there once everything else is in. We'll see. Don't screwing them up too badly. Yeah, this ain't going to be much of a video. Just, I can't believe after all that, Bonnie asked me to check to make sure the dot was on the microphone, like this one is. But apparently I am not smart enough to know how to run stuff. Yeah, you never know. Maybe eventually someday in the future we'll eventually get it right. You just keep grinding away at it, keep plugging. Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for following along with this level of shenanigans. I mean, hopefully here, and next thing we're going to ship out is that power steering box. I got it all bagged up and packaged. It's just a matter of having the money to pay for it when it gets there, and pay for shipping and all that. Guys telling me that one ain't going to be an inexpensive prospect, although it's going to be less than the gearbox. There's still a lot of money away into this thing, but eventually we'll have a decent driver. That's what we're looking for here. Please like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you are so inclined, as it does help the channel's algorithm move, spreads it around, more people see it. We have this fine t-shirt for sale in our Patreon, where there'll be a link in the description, as well as on our Squarespace shop, which there'll be a link in the description. Of course, anything you buy there goes right back into Hank, so it'll be it's not like you're helping me, you're helping this. Yeah, I guess that's it. We appreciate your time, and we'll catch you next time. This has been Empty Pockets production.